enjoy! You can also hear birds chirping in the background, which I kind of love. In previous years, I have done gift guides for small brands and lots of things like pins and candles and very cute plant pots. Obviously, I've done a ton of book gift guides as well. If you're looking for any of those, I'll put links to all of those in the description, so go check those out. But this year I thought I'd do something slightly different because I have been on a bit of a journey this year. One of my resolutions was to use less plastic and just to own less. So I thought it'd be fun to do a gift guide with, don't really know what to call it, digital gifts, non-physical gifts. I looked up some stuff online and there's like quite a few lists of this, but a lot of them seem to be quite general. So I wanted to make it a little bit more specific and mostly include things that I've either bought for someone else, I've bought for myself, or I've received as a present, or actually I would really like to get as a present. Just throwing a hint out there. I'm gonna try and keep it snappy because you're obviously trying to get your Christmas stuff sorted. First up, a gift that I bought for myself. It is a National Trust membership. If you're not familiar with this, it basically gives you free access to a lot of parking spots and, more importantly, beautiful buildings and parks. I think it's in England, Wales and Scotland. This is also something that I just want to support, the upkeep of these beautiful buildings, these beautiful places. I think I went to 3 places in a row where I would have gotten in for free if I'd had this membership, and I think I just hit that point where I thought, okay, I should just get one. I went to a beautiful park in Bath. Oh, so gorgeous. I went to Corfe Castle recently. I used it at a couple of parking spaces when we were going for long walks, so yes, this is also just a great motivation to go somewhere. You can buy a joint one if you want to do it as a couple or friends. I think it's $95 per month if you do a single membership. The next one is something that I received as a leaving gift when I left my job, and it's basically a terrarium workshop. Now I know there's a couple of different companies that do them, and I'll put that in the description, but this is just a voucher to go do a workshop, make a beautiful terrarium, which is basically like a glass container with plants in it, and then you get to take it home. So in the end, you do end up with a physical gift. But I think an activity is really, really nice to do. I didn't put this on my official list, but something that's on my wish list as well is a bread making workshop, which I think they do around Borough Market. I'd be very up for that as well. And pottery classes. Basically, I just want to go to like a variety of classes and workshops. I'm trying to think of like the top of my head what other great workshops I've seen recently. There's definitely a vegan cheese making workshop that Kinda Co do. I'll just make a little list in the description. A big hit that I've done loads of times is buying monthly cinema vouchers for people. So hopefully you have a local indie cinema, but if not, there's a bunch of other cinemas as well that do them. If you're in London, the Prince Charles Cinema also does annual memberships for £10. Then you get discounts on other screenings. My old local cinema, Genesis in East London, does like a monthly voucher. They're great places to support and you definitely get your money's worth. This is one of my favorite gifts that I've gotten for Christmas, and it was a Lush spa voucher. The Lush spa is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how many there are in England. There's definitely 2 in London that I know of. I've been to 2 different treatments. One of them is the synesthesia treatment, which was all about like visuals and color, and it was so gorgeous. The other one was like a deep tissue massage, which was sea shanty themed. It was also really fun. They use all these beautiful Lush products, and it's also just a really nice, calm environment. You get to have a cup of tea before. I think they put some whiskey in mine for the sea shanty one. They're definitely a bit on the higher price end, but I thought it was really hard to find beauty treatments in London where they don't use products tested on animals, so Lush is a very good one. Another subscription one, if you have someone in your life who is an aspiring filmmaker or YouTuber and they haven't heard of Epidemic Sound yet, that might be a really good one. I am subscribed to it myself. I think I pay about £10 a month, and you get lots of really, really nice music that you can download for every occasion, and a lot of it is catered towards YouTubers specifically with specific themes, and you can use them in your videos. So if you like the music that's in my videos, that's kind of an example of it. If you're looking for a smaller gift, you could opt to give it to them for like a month, or you can do it a bit longer, but that'd be a nice gift to like stimulate creativity. Something that I'm always keen to receive, and that again I've put on my wish list, is museum exhibition tickets. There's a bunch of different exhibits on in London at the moment, for example. I'll put some links in the description. I think there's a pre-Raphaelite one going on and a Impressionist one. I'm guessing it's at Tate Britain, and maybe one at the National Gallery. Usually the price range of that is pretty good as well, and they exist on like so many different topics, so I'm sure you can find one to match the right person. You can pre-order a book, which I guess in the end again will be a physical gift, or help with a Kickstarter of a book, and then with you funding the Kickstarter in the end, that person will receive the book as well. I do that quite a lot myself, and I think that would make for a nice gift as well. You'll be helping out authors and creators, which is great. I didn't really mention this, but what I love about these gifts as well is that you don't have to wait for shipping. These are things that you can just buy even the day of Christmas and just write it on a nice postcard or a nice voucher that you make yourself and give it to someone. So if you're doing last minute shopping, this is a great solution. And then for some of these, they'll get a gift later in the year, which is nice. You can spread it out a bit. And then finally, of course, there is a really good one that I've used many, many times. And it is a charity gift. Charities that help refugees or the environment or something like pet shelters find a cause that that person really cares about and make a donation. Of course, a great thing about that as well is that it can be of any size. So if you have like a couple of pounds left for your Secret Santa, you can do that. Or if you just want to basically spend the whole amount. Again, you'll know the person in your life who will really appreciate that. All right, so that was my quick digital gift guide. I hope that was helpful. If you need something last minute, I've got you sorted. I hope you got a bit of inspiration from this. If you have any further suggestions that fall into this category, do leave them below in a comment, and I'll put loads and loads of links in the description, so go check those out as well. Thank you for watching. Bye!